So before I saw this movie, I saw 2 reviews from channels I'm subscribed to. One of them called it the best horror movie of the year, and the other one called it artsy trash. And when I saw those 2 reviews, and they both made sense, is the thing, right? Like none of them were just hot takes, right? Both of them had reasons for their opinions. I think that's really a big divide that goes into this, right? This movie is being talked about as the scariest movie of the year, which I don't think at all. It was really unsettling, especially in the Cage's performance, but not that scary.
So where are you guys leading more into in terms of like, do you think the negatives the pros outweigh the cons of this film? So do you think it's more of a artsy trash film, or do you think that this is actually one of the best films of 2024?
So I think the people praising it as the best horror movie of the year, I just can't see their point of view, because there's good parts to it, but it's not that good. It's not the best. Sorry.
What would you say has been better this year?
Well, Quiet Place Day 1 was better, for one.
Yeah, I agree.
Horror has not had a strong year, so not many. But like, if it's just the best one because the competition is so weak, that's not exactly praise. Like people are saying this is so amazing, this is the best movie of the year, the best horror movie of the year, the scariest movie of the year, and I just don't see that. I think it's really quite good, especially in the first half on atmosphere. Like one thing it really does well is dread, right? It's got, like we mentioned this, where the camera just keeps zooming, like just keeps these long takes, and it's slowly zooming in, and you expect something to come out of, from off frame, or you expect there to be some kind of jump scare, or you expect to notice something that's been there all along or something, and almost never is. But this sense of dread, this idea of like a lingering stare kind of thing. Like in this case, we are the ones doing the staring, but there's also the devil always watching. So in a way, it puts the audience in the devil's position, which is kind of neat. And it also creates this unease because you think something should be happening, but nothing is happening. And in a different movie, that would be boring. But here, it's I think it's done really well. And even though they do it many times, it did not get old for me. They're like, I was legitimately creeped out and unsettled, and it didn't matter that no jump scare came. I think it was like that would have just cheapened it. But the fact that it creates this sense of dread so effectively, I think, is really good. I just wish it was in service of a story that made sense and had a satisfying payoff.